Hey folks, Randy here doing cut and trim. So this lawn, honestly, I turned this recording on because I was actually kind of mad. You see that truck that I'm passing? That guy's parked just far enough from his trailer so that I couldn't park my truck in front of my customer. And you see that big truck? That's actually blocking my customer's driveway. So I was pretty annoyed. And so I don't know why, but I was like, you know what? I'm in a bad mood. I'm going to turn on the camera and just see what happens. And so I got to mowing. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure how much anything of real interest happens in this video. But that's okay because, we got stuff to talk about. So we'll just talk about that stuff. And if something happens that's interesting on camera, we'll discuss it. Actually, it was kind of funny because I was super annoyed because it's like, actually, you know what? Let's talk about this. There is a big difference between the way contractors treat people and the way service professionals such as myself treat people. And let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So, and because I was thinking about this a lot because I have noticed this, and I'm not trying to dog any of the contractors I know because I know a lot of them. But when it comes to customer service and thinking of others, contractors tend to be horrible at it. While service professionals, guys that are in the service industry and are providing like a recurring service, they tend to be so much better at it. And I was like, why is that? Because I got some examples that we're going to get into. I was like, why is that? I don't understand why you suck at this. And because I was thinking about it, like me, if I treated customers like I've had my fair share of interactions with contractors, and I've thought to myself, like, how do you have customers when this is how you treat people? I don't get it. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I think I do get it. So we'll just use this for an example because it works. Take the example of like people that build houses. How many times are you going to build a house for somebody? Unless it's like a realtor, you're probably going to build a house for somebody once. So, and then once they're locked in, you're talking about a job that, could be, if you're building a house, it's going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars. Even if it's a kitchen, you're looking at, tens of thousands of dollars to remodel a kitchen. And so chances are you're only going to ever work for that person one time. And they're probably not going to fire you in the middle of a job, because they're more concerned about you doing a good job. And so, if you're a pain in the butt to deal with, but they're only going to have to deal with you once, then it's like, all right, we'll just deal with this guy. But if it's somebody that's like in a service where like we're going to be on your property, you're going to be interacting with us, hopefully if we do a good job for years, then you're going to want to have a bit of a better relationship with that person because you're constantly interacting with them. With that contractor, it might be for a couple of months and then I don't ever have to see him again. So, you get that whole, like, I've had it happen where somebody will say like, yep, so-and-so is the best contractor for the job. I just got to give you a heads up. It's really hard to get him on the phone. And it's like, oh, okay, so he's not good at customer service is what you're telling me? Nope, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're hard to get on the phone. And so I think, and I'm just making stuff up at this point, but I think I'm right. I think contractors, because they know after a while, after this job, they're probably never going to see this person again. They know they don't have to put as much effort into cultivating the relationship. And so they tend to just kind of be a little jerky. I would never, just case in point, we got a tree contractor there. These people that are getting a tree taken down, they're probably never going to get another tree taken down. Most likely. That was probably the only tree they had. I didn't look. But they're getting a tree taken down. That contractor is, and I'm not even mad at him for blocking the road, whatever. It's a public street. You're parked all up and down the thing. That's fine. But why would you block someone's driveway? I know he didn't completely block it, but he blocked it enough that I would have to drive on the grass if I wanted to pull in the customer's driveway. Why would you do that? Like, if somebody did that to you, you'd be pissed off. But I think because you're not going to have to deal with these people again, so you're not worried about it. Where me, if I was constantly blocking people's driveways, I would lose customers because people don't appreciate that, and they're not going to tolerate people that just that are disrespectful like that, because that's what it is. It's disrespectful to block someone's driveway. It's kind of like when they say, well, contractors, oh yeah, you can never get that guy on the phone, his voicemail is always full. Well, if my customers couldn't get a hold of me and my voicemail was always full, they'd find somebody else, because it is reasonable to expect that if you're going to work with somebody, that you be able to get a hold of them. Like if you're going to part with your money so that I can get paid, then you've got a reasonable expectation that you should be able to get me on the phone. But if you're only ever going to work with me the one time, and for me, once I get my check, I'm never going to see you again, then I don't really have any reason to try and make this relationship go, or try and give you a good impression of me going in the future. I mean, that's all I can figure, because I just don't understand why contractors can be so tone deaf. Now that I've dogged on contractors, I mean, service guys, they have a bit of an issue too sometimes. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not done dogging contractors. The other thing that's frustrating about contractors is when they give times, it's meaningless. Contractor says, yeah, I'll be there in the morning. It's like 2 p.m. and they're not here yet, and you're trying to call them. They're not answering the phone. You finally get a hold of them, and they were like, yeah, I'll be there. I just got held up somewhere. I was like, all right, well, why didn't you tell me? Like, if you say you're going to do something, you got to do it. I mean, that's why in my business, if I even think there's going to be rain, I always send the customers an email saying, look, it might rain. We may not be able to, mow your lawn or do whatever. I guess I stopped. Yeah, I remember doing this now. We might not be able to get out there, but if we can't get out there, I'll send you an email letting you know what's up. I cannot tell you the amount of positive feedback I get from people about just being in communication. I've had several customers say, like, I know it's not a lot, but the fact that you let us know what's going on, it just makes it so easy. Cause we're dealing with people that got dogs, or they might, they got animals, or they might clean up, or whatever. Some people are so nice, they'll actually clear their yard for you, so you don't have to go around all kinds of obstacles. And so it's just, it's a small thing, but making a point to provide good, excellent customer service just makes a huge difference for your customers. I know it's, I don't know, man. This really rubbed me the wrong. Let me look at that. He's blocking the lady's driveway. But I digress. As you guys saw earlier, I was using my handheld blower. Well, guess what? My handheld blower is not running. I can't get it to start. Now, I've been obnoxiously busy, so I haven't really had time to diagnose the problem. I actually have a feeling it just needs a new spark plug, because it was running perfect, and then I noticed it wasn't starting on the first pole, it was starting on the second or third pole, and then it just kind of crapped out completely, and it feels like it still has compression, so I got a feeling it just needs a new spark plug. But I've been so busy, I was having a chance to go to the store and get a spark plug, and so I've been using the backpack blower. And dude, I know I'm in the minority on this. I know people are going to disagree with me on this, and I get that. That's fine. You're entitled to be wrong, just like I'm entitled to be right. But I don't understand why you guys like to use backpack blowers. I should do a video of how long it takes to get a backpack blower off the rack and start it up, thrown on your back before you actually even start blowing, blowing the property off. Like, compare that to how long it takes to pick up a handheld blower and start it and start on the property. Because I'm telling you, man, I've been using the backpack blower. That was a huge blessing to me. You guys know about that from the video a couple weeks ago. And man, it's amazing backpack blower. Powerful, awesome. I still don't understand why people ever thought, the throttle on the hip was a good idea. Don't understand who thought that was a great idea, but whatever. I am super grateful for that machine. But why? It takes so long when I have to blow off a property to, like, take the blower off the rack, start it up, put it on my back. It's just like, it is just a whole thing. I don't understand why you guys are so into using that. I heard one guy comment on the video. He was like, well, backpack blowers look more professional. You know what looks more professional to me? Getting in and out fast. Like I was working a job actually the other day. And he was like, I roll up with this setup that you're about to see. 36-inch mower, 30-inch pro line, trimmer, blower. That's what I got. Like, that's how I roll. Right? And I had 2 properties in this neighborhood. And it's one of those, like, cookie cutter neighborhoods where all the properties are the exact same size. So I roll up. And just as I roll up, another company rolls up. 2-man crew. And they got all the stuff. They got the multiple mowers, we got the 36, the 48, the stand-on, the zero turn. We got it all, got all that junk. Got like 5 trimmers. I don't understand why you need 5. I just don't even understand that. Well, if I think, no, I don't want to get into it. It doesn't matter. All the trimmers, all the blowers. God only knows how much money sunk into this thing. I mean, how many lawns are you servicing before you even start dreaming of making a profit? It just, cool. But anyway, yeah, and you guys are going to take a ride with me to the next lawn. I didn't realize I hadn't stopped recording on this video because, like I said, I was annoyed at that guy, the contractor we were initially talking about. But anyway, so so I have 2 on this street. This 2-man crew with all the stuff has 1 customer. Dude, I got it all. I got 2 lawns done. And was driving off just as they were grabbing the blower to blow off the 1 property. How is a 2-man crew not able to get 1 lawn done in the time it takes me to get 2 done? I mean, dude, there is so much money getting left on the table. I mean, let me tell you something. If I was rolling with a 2-man crew with hydro everything, the amount of money I would be raking in every day would be obscene. Obscene. But not if it was taking me 45 minutes to do 1 lawn. Because you know what? That's how long it took me to do these 2 properties. It took me 45 minutes. Maybe a little less. I'd have to double check. 45 minutes. I did 2. You did 1. That's insane. Come on, man. But it's all those little things that make it so you go, like, it takes so much longer. I mean, like the whole process of throwing a backpack on so that you can blow off 50 feet of sidewalk in a short little driveway. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand the thought process of, like, I need to look more professional. Like, I mean, when I got my first backpack blower, it was because that's what professionals did. And then you start realizing, like, all right, this backpack blower I'm taking longer because it's taking me forever to get this stupid thing on my back. And then after and then it's taking me longer to load it all up, and it sucks up gas. Like, so much gas, and then you figure, like, when I started using my handheld blower, I paid $150, I think, for that. It's a BG50. It's the lowest grade of steel blower you can get. And I took that thing, and it uses, I think, 75% less gas compared to that. I can blow off, on average, 25 properties before I have to refuel. I mean, goodness gracious. I just realized, I hope I'm not, like, looking at my phone or anything, because you can definitely see me through this glass, and I haven't checked. So hopefully I didn't do anything illegal in this video. It's all about efficiency, man. So I mean, yeah, that's just the name of the game. If you build up your efficiency, you will make so much more money here, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, I had a $750 day yesterday. Did it by myself. It was all mowing. All mowing. A lot of money to be made here, man. So, But we're wrapping this up. Honestly, like I said, I forgot that that I forgot to turn the camera off when I was making this drive. So I actually have like another 15 or 20 minutes of me just sitting in front of, like, the truck just sitting in front of this property. But that's boring. So I'm going to call it. It's Randy with Dolan Cut and Trim. Have a good one.